All right, welcome back to part two, and may the Most High bless you. I pray all is well with everybody. In part one, we talked about how us as men, we operate off of what we see. We move off what we see versus a woman moves off feelings, emotions, and what she hear. And if you caught part one, then I told you I was going to come back for part two, but this is the way the Most High led me into this because I want to talk about confidence and integrity. Because when a man has confidence in himself, when you look at integrity, what you look at as being honest, what you believe in, what's true to you. Most women, real women, let me say it like this because there's a lot of foolish women out here, but real women love when a man is confident in himself, has confidence. He's not scared. And then you look at integrity. But first of all, let's look at confidence. I'm not talking about somebody that's arrogant, because there's a lot of arrogant people in the world, but being confident. And then you even got to be careful with confidence, because most people put their confidence in everybody except the Most High, which you don't supposed to be putting trust in man, because man, or we could say mankind, will fail you. But when you look at confidence, you're looking at trust, you're looking at believing in, you're looking at reliable of a person or thing, being sure of. We could say assurance, believing in yourself. Now, when you think about having confidence alone, then look at what that does for you. Especially when you are already bold and you're not scared to stand on nothing. When you know what you know, as the old folk would say, when you know what you know. But my confidence is in the Most High. So by me as a man being confident in the Most High, my trust, my faith, my belief is in the Most High, then that means I'm going to operate the way the Most High tells me to operate. And that means going against whoever don't like it, whatever family member, whatever best friend, whoever, whatever job, whatever government. I mean, when you follow the Most High, you don't step out of the Most High system to jump back into this old jacked up world system. That's why, to answer your other question, sister, from the first video, you know who you are. I am very confident, and I'm saying this, I don't brag, I don't boast and brag. I'm saying this that I know for a fact what I know. I am very confident when I'm teaching the piano, like you asked me. I'm very confident when I'm teaching the Bible. I'm very confident in everything that I do, because when you're not sure on something and you continue to try to do it being unsure, then you're going to make some really bad mistakes. And you're going to keep continuing to do things the wrong way. I am very confident. I always tell a woman, you can only tell me yes or no. Those answers, I'm not scared of neither answer. I don't fear rejection. The only rejection I look at is being rejected from the Most High. I can deal with any other rejection, but that rejection right there is a rejection I never want to face. That's why I want to be on the Most High side. I don't care if I get rejected by some woman, or I'm looking for some job, this job reject me, so what? Most people are scared of rejection. They don't have confidence in the Most High, so they don't feel like they can do better, so they wind up settling for anything or anybody. But when you look at making great decisions, when you look at how confident he or she is, when you look at a pastor, if a pastor is not confident in their teaching, look at what kind of church you got. See, fellas, a woman, once again, love when a man has confidence. She knows that type of man is going to put it down, as we like to say. Even if he make a decision that she don't agree with, she will still respect his decision as a man. And still looking at the fact that he got so much confidence in the decision he made. But once you start, once again, putting confidence, well, I'm going to put my confidence in Pastor such and such. I know I don't study the Bible, but I know with such and such, he said that When you start doing that and becoming people pleasers, or you can't answer nothing for yourself, those are the type of people that's lost. And you got to be careful with confidence once again, because with JT, my confidence was in my wife. She let me down. My confidence was in my husband. He let me down. Once again, you don't put your trust in people like that. Now, we know if you're married or you looking at a pastor or whoever you looking up to, we know you got respect, but always remember people will fail. I'm not saying that your pastor's going to do that to you. I'm just making a point. People will fail. Your husband can fail you. Your wife can fail you. Sometimes people not going to meet up to what you wanted them to do. That's why I tell people I don't make promises. Promises is always broken. I look at the Most High made covenants. He made covenants. He made agreements that never, I ain't going to break it. I might give you another way to look at it, another way, a new way, but I'm still going to keep my agreement. We break promises on a daily basis. And you know why? Because too many people, what they doing? They leaning to their own understanding. They leaning to their own quote-unquote wisdom. And that's why they can't hear the Most High. They trusting in their own thoughts, their own mind. The Bible says whoever trusts in his own mind is a fool. But he that walks in wisdom will be delivered. Go back to Proverbs 28:26. That's why I love Philippians 4:13 when the Bible says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm not looking for P.P. Jones to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not looking for Pastor Cochran to do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not looking for my mama to do what my brother's supposed to be doing. I'm looking at what I can do, not what somebody else supposed to be doing for me. We have to learn to follow the Most High. And most people can't move because they operate in fear. When you have confidence and you sure about it, whatever it is that just say whatever it is that you're supposed to be being sure of. When you have that true confidence, you don't have that fear. See, I'm reminded of 2 Timothy 1:7 say, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but what the Lord has given us is love, power, and a sound mind. That's why we stir up our gift, as that song say. But how do you operate in fear and faith at the same time? That's hard. It don't mix. So that's why confidence is very important. To all my students on here, if you just happen to be looking at this video, this is why I told you in those older videos, when you play under the anointing and you play with confidence. I don't care who you coming up behind or who you opening up for. You play with confidence and don't worry about what the next man or what the next woman is doing. And that's not just with music. That's with anything that you're doing. That's not being, arrogant and boasting and bragging, but having confidence, saying, I'm going to play. I'm going to do this. I've been studying. I've been practicing. I tell people all the time, practice don't make me perfect. Practice makes me better. I ain't never perfect on the piano. I ain't never perfect with my singing. But I try to perfect what I do, but I still mess up. So if I'm messing up, that makes me not perfect. I can be better. I can be better. I can be better. We all know we can be better at, but for me to say practice makes perfect, not for me. Practice makes better for me. So whatever you do it with confidence. You know what? It's so many scriptures we can go into about confidence. But I'm just going to make this like a real talk video. But once again, when you know who the Father is, who you serving, you have confidence. Now, since we talked about confidence, let's look at integrity. Most people say they have integrity and they the biggest liars. Most people that I know say they have integrity, but they don't stand on nothing that's right. When I look at integrity, I look at being real. This is why I always say I'm a realist. I face reality on what's really going on, what the situations really are in this life. I'm being honest. I'm standing on what I believe in. That's my integrity. What I believe, that's right. And with having integrity, you're looking at strong morals, strong principles. Or some will say strong moral principles. However you want to look at it. Doing integrity is doing the right thing, no matter what. This is why if you find yourself feeling like an outcast because your family don't agree with you, your friends don't agree with you no more, your church folks done rejected you, give yourself a hand clap. Do like David, encourage yourself. Pat your own self on the back, because let me tell you something. Integrity is doing the right thing, no matter who don't like it. I've told people a bunch of times to build you up a reputation of integrity. Stop falling behind what's the name in them because you don't want to look like the outcast. So I'm gonna just do what they doing anyway. No, you go against what everybody else is doing wrong. What do you believe in that's right? So when you have confidence and integrity and you following the Most High, you a powerful person. You're a powerful person. People trip me out a lot of times because they won't even think for themselves. They don't even care if something is wrong. They'll stand on it anyway. But when you look at these people who try to fit in, these people pleasers, people who are rejected by others, they don't have no confidence. They don't have no confidence in what they believe. And they don't even really know what integrity truly means. You mostly see haters who are like this. Haters can't, they hate on you because they can't do what you do. So their job is to continue to distract you from doing what you do. They don't have confidence in themselves. They don't really know what integrity is. That's why they become a number one hater of you. They'll talk about you and gossip about you all day and all night. But when you look at them, they stay on the same level. As you move up, a hater stay in the same spot. Because now they got to find somebody else to hate on. Or their job going to continue, they're going to continue to hate on you. Integrity is awesome. Integrity will make most of your family members leave you alone. Now I know somebody gonna say, JT, well, is that word really even in the Bible? Well, it's a lot of Bibles out now. But according to certain different ones you're looking at, you might see the word integrity in there. You might not if you're in this Bible. But even if you don't see it, the definition, the term, how should I say that? The Bible shows the meaning of it. I put it like that. As a matter of fact, Philippians 4:8 says, finally, brethren, whatever is true, whatever is honorable, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is of good repute, if there is any excellence, and if anything worthy of praise, dwell on these things. That's a powerful, powerful way of saying integrity. Proverbs 19:1 says, better is a poor man who walks in his integrity than he who is perverse in speech and is a fool. And this is what I tell people about integrity. If you really look at it, when you have integrity, that means you're going to treat people fair and you're going to treat people honest. Now, let's think about that off alone. How many people is trying to get over on somebody right now in the world and in the church and in your family right now? But they say they got integrity, but they don't treat nobody fair and they ain't never honest with nothing that they do. They don't have integrity. Integrity is when you give your word, you keep it. If I say Brother PP Drawings, at the end of the day, I'm gonna call you, brother, and we're gonna have that Bible study like we was talking about. And if I don't call you, I didn't keep my word. But if I said I was gonna do it, and then it's 9 o'clock tonight, and I'm calling PP Jones, and PP Jones, you don't answer the phone, that's you. You didn't keep your word. I still done my job. Integrity means giving your word. Back in the day, we would say your word is your bond. That's all you have. And when you showed once you was a liar, you was classified as a liar. Nowadays, you hear people saying, man, your word don't mean nothing to me. Because it hardly don't nowadays. Because so many people lie. Integrity, when you look at David in the Bible, integrity will protect you in so many ways. I believe it was in Psalm 25, David praised that integrity and uprightness will protect him. Integrity is way more valuable than riches, my brothers and sisters. As a matter of fact, your integrity should set an example for others. Other people should be able to look at us and be like, she always keeping it real, or man, he always standing up for what's right. I like that about him. I like that about her. That's integrity. What's real? What's the truth? Doing what's right. So y'all have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Lord say the same till the next time. See you when I see you. Peace.